Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is chilly day in Calgary weather. I'm right outside of Calgary downtown, and just some apartment buildings out there. Um, I feel a strong urge to be recording this video. What it triggered me is I saw a video this morning sent by my beloved, very trusted partner investors from Ontario, Toronto. He sent it to me, and what triggered me is this. I want to title this video is 1% rule. Okay, 1% rule works. Okay, 1% rule in terms of real estate investment. For many of us has been investing in real estate for a long time. 1% rule is basically meaning this: if your property's worth or purchase price is 100,000, your rents need to be $1,000 a month. It's a very simple rule. It's very simplified without going to the income and expense as all we know that we should be, and rents and expense and mortgage rates and all that. But it's very simplified rules. I believe we need to go back to basic, right? We need to go back to basic. So a little bit about myself. I am a Canadian, Calgarian. I've been investing since I was 26 years old. I'm 43 now. Got to a point that learning that in Canada is really hard. I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's really hard to find the 1% rule properties. So about 16 doors that in 2013, 14, sold all my 16 doors in Canada. I only own my home in Canada. So why I say this? Because I feel the pain of I feel like so passionate. I feel the pain of many Canadian investors who have been, they invest and they pour in the life's earning saving, like, all their life, and they save, 50, 100,000, doesn't matter, of the life hard-earned saving. It's really hard to save money in Canada, but anyway, or make money in Canada. So they pour in the rental properties, buying these properties, 500K, 600K, doesn't matter, rental properties. In Toronto, you know that price is not far stretch. We're in Calgary, not far stretch too. So, and then you're not getting $5,000 a month of rent. That's wrong. I'm passionate about this. I'm sure you know that. I think it's just wrong. It needs to provide the investment. No matter how much we love our country, no matter how much we love to be investing in Barrier, no matter how much we love of close to home, the 1% rule doesn't break. And that's why I go to US. That's why I go to Ohio. I have been recording video like this since, my gosh, 2015, 16, where I start to looking at, where can we invest. I find US after 400 plus unit, 47 million Canadian asset. I realize there's an alternative. There's an alternative to doing this investment. And when I'm looking at Canadian investors, small landlord, putting 1 or 2 or 3 rental home in Canada, providing for the general public, providing for people who need a place to live. The math is not work. The math doesn't work. When I invested my first property in the U.S. apartments, I'm talking about 2018, we got it for 28,000 a door, 28,500 a door, and the rent it's going in is $300-400 a month, and now it is 750-775. So the 1% need to work. The 1% need to work. Again, I cannot stress this so many times. There's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things that you can calculate, the tax and rent and all that. But ultimately, if the 1% is so far stretched, it's gonna hard to make the math work. And I know Canada appreciation has been so amazingly great for the last 5-10 years. But we have to think about that if that price doesn't go up continuously. And deep down, we know that as investors, we know that price will not get up forever, because eventually that's a physics behind it. There's a gravity behind it. If they go up so high, then how the price continues to go up, and how the rents, because ultimately the price of the properties is, especially investment properties, related to the rents. There's a limit to how much tenants can pay the rent. Ultimately, no matter how much we push. I come from Hong Kong, so I know a thing or two about rents and also the price. So there's only so much it can go up in terms of the rents, and eventually the price of the property have to reflect on the growth, or limited growth in this case, of the rents, that where the general public, the public society of the rent tenant space can supply. So you better off finding other place that have the math right. It doesn't have to be US. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be. I invest with passive investors to be going bigger deals, 50 unit, 100 unit, 120 unit. You don't have to be investing with another investor like myself. But I strongly suggest this. Start looking at other market. And maybe not US. Maybe in other smaller market in Canada. But the reason why I go to US, because honestly, I can find 1 to 2% rules of properties in so many different town. Let's go town have 800,000 people, and 2 million populations. Those are there. But again, I'm so passionate. I'm so sorry if this video make you angry about the current situation. It's not my intent. My intent is to share my experience as a Canadian investors who have been doing it before, 26 years old, and then I totally divest everything in Canada except my home. I love Canada, by the way. I love this country, but I just don't love investing here. In terms of real estate property, invest my life here. But I love to talk to you. I love to share what I've been learning for the last 26, I'm 43, 17, 18 years of investing in US, Canada. I've been investing in US since 2012. And I didn't start big, but I started as a single families a good year outside of Arizona. But it's not that hard. It's not that hard to invest small and maybe big. Like, if you need someone to talk to someone, like many investors have done it in the US, many have done it in Canada. You just need to find out, right? There's a lot of ways that you can go out and talk to all these people who've been investing in Canada, investing in US. I'm one of them. There's many of them out there. Go talk to them. Find the resources. How long I've been doing, why they're doing it, what is the math, how to get properties, how to get loans, how to invest. Start taking action. Because honestly, as Einstein have said that, crazy is the idea, keep doing the same thing over and over again. It doesn't work. So I was crazy before, because I tried to find 1% property in Canada. It didn't happen. I learned by paying so much. So I hope that this resonate with, Canadian investors, Toronto investor, Vancouver investor. The math it works before, but no longer works. So I would love to reach out. I'd love to have these conversations. But happy investing for everyone. At the meantime, the fundamental of the rents to price is so important. So people call it 1% rule. It doesn't change. Whatever you call it doesn't change. So the higher the rent divided by the price of the property, the better it is for cash flow. Especially in turbulence time like this, cash flow property is the king. The cash flow is the king. As I hope everyone's well. And this is like 8 degrees out there. I hope that we're gonna have some sun. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I will continually recording video like this because I'm so passionate about the fact that Canadian being the nicest people of the whole world, we cannot make money, we cannot cash flow. I'm so passionate about, and then investment opportunity are just down south, literally 100 kilometers away from where we are at, and you can fly there for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I just love sharing that. I will continue sharing videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.